Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We're with the Black Square Velocity City XL. This is actually a little home-built project aircraft. Comes with a couple different liveries here, as you can see, 4, 5, 6, and 7 different ones. Now, I think it's freaking awesome. It's such a cool little aircraft, and boy, is it worth the money. Now, I don't usually like spending $30 on aircrafts unless they have a tablet and everything else. But, you know, Black Square makes some pretty good products. The sound quality of this thing, everything about it, man. I took it for a test flight offline just to try it out. I got so excited I wanted to make a video about it. This just came out tonight. By the time you're seeing this, it's probably 2 or 3 days old. However, oh my god. It's freaking awesome. It really is. Let me see. Dude, they said the battery's not on for some reason. Here's all the switches up top here. The battery should be on, yeah. Oops. Now it says it's not on. Yeah. Okay, so I accidentally killed the engine, but let me set the brake. You see you have the lever here. You got everything works. It's pretty much like a little single engine aircraft. The only cool part is it is... Oops. Okay, so let's start it back up here. Oil pressure is low, so it's probably because I have to put a little bit more power in there. Wait for the oil pressure to come up. You got good avionics in this thing, and if we just take a look around it, right, like so, it's super cool. Got, oops, I don't know why I did that. Your landing lights. You got your strobe lights, cabin lights. Let's turn off the landing lights so you can see this thing. I mean, it's freaking awesome. It's a little experimental plane. Oh, here's the good thing. Listen to this, guys. You hear that supercharger? Man. That has got to be like one of my favorite parts of this aircraft, right? I had to let you hear that because it reminds me of the Baron 52B that we just did a video on the other day. You got all your avionics, you know, all the newer stuff in here, so it really helps a lot with all that. You got your all this actually is functional, which is pretty cool, that you can turn up your temperature, your cabin. I don't know if this is pressurized or not. I'm not sure what the altitude restrictions of this aircraft are, to be honest. I'll have to look into that. However, everything seems to be very functional, and let's take it for a test fly, see how it flies, see how it handles, and just go from there. But I'm looking forward to actually doing a regular flights in this one. This one's super cool, you know? Alright, so take the brakes off here, and here we go. So far, the handling is really nice too on the ground here. Oops, I got a little bit over speed there on the RPM, so airspeed's alive. 80 knots, 90, let's pull back. I mean, we're already up. And let's see what the gear animation looks like here. That's so cool. And listen to how it sounds on the inside. It sounds like it's electric gear if you listen. That's gear down, and here's gear coming back up. There's gear up. I like it. I like it a lot. What is this? Power. I don't know what this does. I gotta figure out what these do. I do not know. They got some nice lighting in here. We gotta see what this looks like at night. Let's see. Let's see what it looks like at night. Oh yeah, yeah. You can set the mood with this for sure. Very nice lighting. I think there's a dome light in here too, right? You got your navs on. Oh, cabin lighting. There you go. You can put a cabin light in there back there if you want your passengers to have a little bit of reading light. I mean, this is nice, right? You got your landing light. I think when the... Oops, I'm going way too up there. Hold up. So let's put the daytime back on. It feels really nice. It handles really nice. It really wants to climb. Let me take out some power and even out here. Very stable when you just fly the thing. The views on this thing are crazy too. You got a big window to look out here. You can go up here if you want to see what's going on out the front window, to the side. A couple different views here. Oh, here's another cool thing I didn't show you guys. But underneath here, you just scroll this up and you got all your fuses. That's pretty cool. Now there's no buttons or switches on the back here to mute the headphones, but a lot of functionality with this aircraft for such a small one. The doors open and close. We'll take it on the ground and look around at it too. Let's try to land it and see how that goes. Actually, let's do some test flying. Okay, so let's just say we want to stall test it. So we'll do a power out stall and see how it reacts. We'll just nose it up. Man, this thing can really climb too. Look at this. We're already at 4,000 feet, so supposedly, right? Let's see what it does. All right, 50 knots. It's starting to push over, and now it's just going nose straight down. So it feels like it has a lot of protection, which is kind of interesting for trainer aircraft. I mean, it is really, really manageable flying. Like, it's a pleasure. I mean, I'm using a yoke, but it's a stick, side stick here. But man, it feels good. It has your trim, all that stuff, you know. And I can't believe how fast we climbed up to 4,000 feet in this thing. I took a little bit of power out of the propeller in the back there, because we were overspeeding on the RPMs for the rotation there, so I wanted to kind of give us a little bit of a slower rate. But overall, this has 7 liveries, and I think this would be a great little plane to fly around. The sound quality, it's very agility, you know. Can it roll? Let's see. Can we roll it? Well, we can, but it doesn't really like it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's one way to get in trouble. So you don't want to really do that with this, but... Man, this thing is pretty cool, though. I'm not going to lie. It has great avionics that work properly. It has the GNN 750 automatically installed. Glass cockpit, you know. I feel like they're starting to give us a little bit of sneak previews with some of these aircrafts, as far as the quality and the size of them for 2024 that we'll be expecting to get in, right? Hopefully this makes it in there. This is a really cool little fun plane to have. I mean, if 30 bucks is a little bit of money, you know, it would be nice if it had an iPad, but I am a big fan of Black Square and their products, so I would recommend it, you know. If you're into a glass cockpit, of course. If you're not and you like the steam gauges, that's complete preference to you. Totally up to you. I'm not 100% sure if this has pressurization in it. That's another question I'm wondering about this. But overall, I love that it has a lot of new avionics in it. The lighting's good. I feel like this would be a really fun one to fly, and I'm kind of curious to see how it would go in like colder weather conditions. Would it be capable of flying in that? Does it have any anti-ice or protection of that? I wonder. Or is this just kind of a summer cruise around? I don't know. If anybody knows anything about this aircraft, let me know in the comments. Alright, let's get the gear down. I think we're a little low, so it's yelling at us here. Alright, gears down. We got flaps, I believe, right? Where are the flaps? In the front? I don't see any flaps. I don't know. Do we have flaps in this thing? I don't think it even has flaps, does it? No, I don't know. It doesn't look like there's any flaps coming down. If you guys know if there's flaps, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys' thoughts about this aircraft is. Oops, I lost the runway. It's over there. Yupsie. You think with all these avionic equipment that I would find it, right? I should know by looking here. It's right there, but all right, gears down. It doesn't look like we have any kind of flap, which is interesting. That's kind of cool too, right? Like, I mean, really not much to this thing. Like, it moves. We're only doing 87 knots right now, and it's super stable. Really kind of fun to fly. It feels kind of like it's a stick, even though I'm using a yoke for some reason. Just seeing that little stick in the corner and the way I'm controlling mine, it feels like I'm using a stick, even though I'm not, if that makes any sense to anybody. Really cool, man. I like it. I'm not gonna lie, I would definitely give this a thumbs up. Definitely give it a thumbs up. I'm curious to see what the limitations, the airspeeds, how long the duration of flight is with this thing. We'll take a quick look at that. Alright, let's try to land it and see what happens here. Oops. So, it feels very, very light. I guess you could take out some power already, right? I'm going way too fast, 93 knots. I think you can land this thing around 70 knots. Probably overshot the runway. I'm just trying to dip the wing a little bit to kill the airflow, because I don't think there's any, Oh yeah, not bad. Around 70 knots should be due. But I took a little bit of the power out. I'm on the brakes right now, so it takes a little bit of runway to stop this thing. Look, it has a little bit of flex. It's tight on the back wheels there, which is pretty cool. It's a little bit of a different design. It does turn the nose wheel slightly. It might need a little bit of animation correction, right? Let's see. Nah, it looks good. Looks pretty good, the animation of the wheel. Let's see. Alright, so that's the landing light right there too, right? So, where's the light for the landing? I want to see what that looks like. Strobes are on. Landing light, here we go. So that's the landing light. That's all you get. Landing, and I'm guessing that's landing and taxi, right? We're not going to get it all, so. Alright. Pretty cool. I like the door opens like that, right? Does this open too? Like Back to the Future. It's very futuristic. I like it. I like these big winglets too. Super cool. And we got a lot of room in the back too. Yeah, you know, a lot of leg room back here. Very nice, right? What's back here? Anything? Nope. I think they did a great job with this thing. Super fun aircraft. I would highly recommend this, especially if you like glass cockpits and easy to fly aircrafts. Seems like this is very relatively easy. You got a fuse here and a fuse here. Air conditioning. Blower. What else we got? We got this beautiful little avionic. They actually sell a little one like this that you can buy. That would be cool to have with this one. I would like to get some external hardware instead of all this internal. I do like the lighting is really nice. They did a great job with that. Door seal. Oh, door seal open. Okay, so that means your doors are open. Power. I wonder what this is. I wonder if this has to do with the pressurization system, if there is one. Something to wonder about. I like that it's all touchscreen too, it seems like, right? With the fuel. You have different things you can type in. Wow, a lot of cool things. You got wind range. It's like very high tech in a very small thing. There's your radio. I like this, man. I like this. You got COM 1, COM 2, NAV 1. Man, this would be pretty cool to do a full flight with. I'm not gonna lie. I think we're gonna have to give that a shot. Look at that. You can do a split screen, full screen. Wow. Oil pressure, RPM. Oil pressure's getting low there because we're not even running the aircraft. Got all that secondary stuff, pretty much all the same stuff here. This is also touchscreen up here too, similar to the other side. Really cool. Look at this. Man. Pretty much everything is clickable on there. And then you have another one for the side here, a little steam gauges in case you're wondering if you need some extra for that. Let's see, let's turn it off and see what that does. I just want to see. I wanted to see if that thing does that little weird thing that turns, you know? But it doesn't look like it did, so. Alright, strobes are off. Pretty cool. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Is this something you would buy? Is it something you would not buy? I think it looks cool. Should we leave it with the flex mode with the doors up? I think so, right? Love it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are of this little beautiful project flight plane. I think it's awesome. I freaking love it. And I'm looking forward to do a live stream with it soon. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.